What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming DraftKings 5-game NBA slate. Before we begin, hit like button for me. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's been a ton of you'll know. So, where I'm trying to think about how to get more content out there, I thought about doing, like I said, kind of daily debates on who's a better three-point shot and stuff like that. But it's just time is not in the essence. So that's why I'm trying to think of how we can do that more. Maybe on TikTok if I go that route, or maybe kind of like a YouTube short, but I'm going to try to think about it more before I officially do something like that. But like I said, we're still going to do DFS, obviously. I'm still breaking that down daily. I mean, that's already set in stone, like I have been doing every single day, best I can. But like I said, if y'all have any other options, but definitely hit me up on Twitter or something like that if y'all can think of something else. But like I said, we're still doing DFS, obviously. I'm still breaking that down. That's not never going to change. So that's already set in stone. But I'm going to do when MLB comes. I'm going to add more MLB content. I cannot wait for that to happen. NFL comes back. We'll obviously hit NFL pretty hard. Still hit NBA pretty hard. I'm going to try to do some tennis here and there, and NASCAR here and there. UFC, the articles are still going out. We had a great UFC night. So, but I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about that for a minute. But like I said, this is the NBA 5-game slate for 3/13, March 13th, the Sunday slate. So the presenting sponsor of the show, though, is PrizePicks Daily Fantasy. It's a great app. You're just getting started. You can pick your favorite stars, choose the over and under, watch players win, or points, steals, stocks, anything like that. They have it. But let's break down this 5-game slate. So Philly at Orlando. On the Philly side, it's going to be, again, James Harden, Joel Embiid. Who do you want to go to? This is a good spot for Joel Embiid, obviously. James Harden, he has had a couple games that were weary to me, if you look back at the last game against Brooklyn. But he has potential to hit an 80 bomb. But I'd rather go to Joel Embiid right now, just based on the matchup for me. Tyrese Maxey, 7,000, no thank you. Tobias Harris, 6'9" is okay. But the rest of the team, I'm not touching the rest of the team personally. But on the Orlando side, Wendell Carter Jr. 7'3", especially if there's no ball Bamba. I like him a ton. Cole Anthony 6'6". This is a bad spot for him. I don't trust him here. Franz Wagner 5'2". He's a mid-range option. He's going to look to him. Markel Fultz still in the rotation. He still has looked good to me. I like the upside he can bring, but it's just the minutes. I just need to see him play more minutes. Indiana at Atlanta. On the Indiana side, Malcolm Brogdon's out. So he won't play Saturday or Sunday, obviously. So he's not going to play this slate. So Tyrese Halliburton at 9,000. I like him a ton. I like me some Buddy Hield once again at 7'6" with no Malcolm Brogdon. Jalen Smith, 5'8", kind of inconsistent, but I don't mind it as long with Isaiah Jackson. But with Chris Durante being back at 4'8", I do like him a ton. With no Malcolm Brogdon, because this is going to be a fast-paced matchup. On the Hawks side, though, John Collins is questionable. We need to watch the status of that, because if he's out, we're going to get to more Capella and more Hunter at 4'6", and more Gallinari at 4'5". Trae Young, 10-1, good spot for him if you want to give him as a run-back option with your Tyrese Halliburton shares. Bog, 6'2". He's played more minutes. He has, but it's just hard to trust that price tag. Going to Memphis and OKC. On the Memphis side, Jay Morant, 10-4, good matchup for him a ton. I like the spin-up option for him. Desmond Bane, 6'4", no thank you. Steven Adams, no thank you. With Dylan Brooks being back, it's going to take away from Desmond Bane and D'Anthony Melton, so just keep that in mind. But Steven Adams, revenge narrative spot if you want to get to him at 6,000. On the OKC side, still no Josh Giddey. Dort is out for the season along with Ty Jerome. So SGA 10-3. Again, if you play Jay Morant, you're going to want to play SGA. Isaiah Roby, 5'7". It's a okay spot for him. I'd much rather just go down to Povetsky at 5'4". Wiggins, very lowly straight guy, but at 4'8", I don't really like that price tag at all. But let's go to Houston and the Pelicans. On the Houston side, no John Wall. Obviously, everybody else is healthy. Great spot for Christian Wood at 7'9". I love this spot for him. That's going to make me take away from Singin at 6'8". KPJ 6'7". I love him here in this matchup alone at 6'7". Jalen Green, Wood doesn't Dennis Schroeder back. It's going to take away from him. So I'd rather just pivot off to Dennis Schroeder. But on the Pelican side, no McCollum, no Ingram, no Zion, obviously. So Joe Val, 8'3", good spot for him. Devontae Graham, 6'1". The price tag did go up, but I'd like me some Trey Murphy at 5,000, but he's going to be very chalky. Everybody's going to want to play him. So I'd rather pivot to Devontae Graham. And then Herbert Jones, 5'6", is a good option in the mid-range. Najee Marshall, 4'6". I like him as a value for sure. And Lakers and Phoenix. So on the Lakers side, LeBron James. He can drop 50 points. Real life points, 50. So he's always in consideration. Russell Westbrook, I'm not playing him. Even if he was 7,000, I'm not playing him. Malik Monk is questionable. We're going to watch the status of him. The rest of the team, I'm just not touching. because right now LeBron's trying to do everything he can to take them to the playoffs. And then on the Phoenix side, Devin Booker 9-2. I like him with no Chris Paul. Campaign 7-4. The price tag continues to go up, which is scary to me. DeAndre Ayton 7-2. Great spot for him. Mikal Bridges 6-5. I do like the spot. And then Jake Crowder, we always said the 3-point bonus. So that kind of wraps up the slate for us, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope it's a great safe rest tonight. Let's break down tomorrow's Monday slate whenever the time comes.